Welcome everybody, this is Jason Rosen here with US Enzymes. I'm here once again with Troy Opperly to talk about a product that we carry called Nattoxym, which is a nattokinase product that comes through fermentation. I know when I first met you, I'm like, a lot of our doctors, they won't touch soy. And then you started explaining to me how these products are developed, and I'm like, holy cow, so they're soy-free, a soy-free nattokinase product that's highly potentized. So I was like, okay, I gotta learn more about this. So why don't you tell us a little bit about these sources of nattokinase?
Right, so our big thing is also sourcing, right? So we went back, and it's actually a blend of nattokinases. So there are two different nattokinases in there. The first one is, most people are familiar with this, NSKSD, a ton of research, lots of marketing. So that's out in the field, so we use that, and we also use a secondary version from Taiwan. So the first one, NSKSD, is from Japan, second version is from Taiwan. So we put those together, and the other major piece that we want to look at is just the clinical studies that were done on that. It's all 2,000 FU per gram, or per dose. So we want to make sure that we did that. We actually put it in a little bit more, so 2,200 FU per capsule. So all you have to do, again, single capsule dosages, and you're done. Very clean and very simple. There's catalase and mineral blend, that's it. So the catalase is a powerful antioxidant, and the mineral blend actually helps to facilitate and catalyze, get the full catalytic effect of all the enzymes.
Yeah, I recommend this product quite a bit to the doctors when they're coming to me for case stuff. So like the top thing I like to recommend this for that I see a lot in case questions that come over is neuropathy, because this is like the best enzyme for microcirculation. So that's going to help bring the blood to the nerves and help start regenerating some oxygen and getting the nerves in the brain talking to each other again. And then for plaquing, like of course, the big thing with natto is like arteriosclerosis and plaques and stuff like that. There's a study showing a pre and post orally dosed nattokinase of an angiogram, where it's plaque on a guy's leg. He takes the nattokinase, they repeat the angiogram like 6 hours later, and you can see the natto in the angiogram consuming the plaque in the guy's leg. So right. People that say, oh, if you take oral nattokinase, it's not absorbable. Well, there's your proof that it is. The Mayo Clinic's even studying this stuff now for plaques that are in your brain. So they know now that if you have plaques in your heart or your circulatory tree, they're going to be also in your brain. So those types of plaques are going to lead to your neurological conditions, your dementias, your Parkinson's, your MS, all things like that. So just another huge broad range for this product to use. And then a blood desludger. So why don't you talk a little bit about nattokinase and like blood coagulation? I know it's a big passion of yours.
Yeah, just reduces blood viscosity. So again, it's just going to increase circulation, and for guys like to climb, get out and do things at extreme levels. I go, this product is absolutely amazing from that perspective. I do want to add one more thing, and that's you mentioned the absorption piece. These capsules are acid-resistant delayed release. So again, that's what's going to protect it through the stomach, releases in the lower intestinal tract, gets absorbed, does its job out throughout the system.
Yeah, no, that's a great point too. And as you mentioned, the high potency dose. So we have 93 of these in a bottle. All I usually recommend is 3 per day, yep. And I just have the patients take 2 at bed, because they're you're not eating and going to sleep, and then take it in the morning when you wake up and wait a good 20-30 minutes before you consume breakfast or whatever, and then it gets a chance to bypass the stomach and get into the bloodstream and do the wonderful things that it can do. So yeah, it's a great point. So yeah, we're super pumped for this product to change a lot of lives, and excited for what it'll do in your practice.
Yes, thank you.